Now, you talk about the expanding of consciousness
Yes.
and the reaching into a higher plane or higher level.
Yes.
How does the man in the street fit into your program?
Well, the man in the street is the same as anyone else who is looking at his or her life, wondering why these things happen to me. What is it that, where do I come from? Do I have such a thing as a soul, for example? Can I find out more about my inner self? Can I use these teachings of the Rosicrucian Order to help me in my life in a practical way? For example, the other evening we had a very nicely attended public, there again, a public lecture in the Holiday Inn in downtown Port of Spain. And we had about 140 people come. Maybe 80, 90 of them were not students of the Rosicrucian Order, but wanted to find out. I was privileged to be the speaker, and I focused on one of the aspects of the Rosicrucian teachings because I didn't want to get too diffuse. I only had 2 hours. And one of the aspects is called visualization. How do you use the inner faculties of your mind to mentally create a better situation for yourself in life? What are the guidelines? What are the do's and don'ts as taught by the Rosicrucian teachings? I gave, I feel, a good substantial explanation of what the Rosicrucian Order's teachings say about these things, and we had some demonstrations and exercises of a minor nature, but to let people understand what we're doing in our secret teachings, you see, and people appreciated that. And it removed the so-called veil of secrecy as they seem to perceive it to be, which in fact is not secret. Many people use these principles in life, and some of them use them unconsciously. They don't know what they're using, but they know it works. And so they come to an organization such as the Rosicrucian Order that has, in fact, a guided and progressive system of study of a sane and rational nature that assists the student to understand these principles on a graduated basis. Much the same as if you're feeding people, and you don't want to give them the whole meal immediately. You let them bite and chew and digest and swallow, and it becomes part of your body, you see. But in this case, in the case of the Rosicrucian teachings, it is food for the mental and spiritual aspects, if I can use the word spiritual aspects, of the self.